And when you could look back, just, obviously the 3 games you got to start at left tackle there, just how beneficial were those for you, and just how much more confident did you feel at the end of that as opposed to when you kind of went into it?
For me, I know, well, it's just every game you just get better at something. Just look at the film from the first game, from the second and third, and just like looking at things I did well, looking at things I could do better on, and just working on those things.
Josh, was it helpful? Like, so okay, you get the 3 starts, one after another, and then, Elton comes back and you're in a backup role. Does it actually help now that you're going to start again, that you had maybe some time between those starts to really look at what you did and learn from it? Does that make any sense, or am I?
No, that makes sense. As I said, like, it definitely does help having 3 games, but, just like the game speed is like slowed down for me. I would say that helped, and just like the lingo for the offense. So, yeah, I would say.
When Elton went down and you found out that it was season ending, kind of what was your reaction to that? And did your approach immediately change for this week?
Yeah, when it happened, it was like super tough to hear about. Yeah, it's like a part of me kind of died inside, but yeah. I think, just at that point, just getting ready for the week this week, preparing as I would every week. So.
Yes, we've heard about your robot celebration. So where did that come from, or what's the origin of that?
I mean, since I was a kid, I was like a big dancer. But sometimes like during touchdowns or whatever, I just usually just black out and just start dancing. I don't know. That robot was like the first thing to come to mind that first time, so I just did the dance move.
So that's your thing now, though, right?
You can say so.
Okay.
You can say so. Yeah.
So Yash, we're trying to find it on Game Pass, and we haven't been able to find it yet. Would you mind kind of giving us a little bit of an idea of what it looks like?
As far as the robot?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I mean, you really just like you just every step you take, you just gotta freeze frame. But like the most important thing is to not show any facial expression when you're doing the robot, and it's just like every loose moment or every loose yeah. Like we score a touchdown and I'm just hitting their move. So that's what it looks like. I can go in depth, but yeah, that's something else. Yeah.
So it was the Pittsburgh game, right? That you did it? Because Aaron thought it was on after one of the touchdown passes to Cobb, but I didn't see it on that one. Not either of those. Do you remember what play?
I actually can't remember what game that was. I mean, it probably was a Pittsburgh game, but I can't remember exactly what game.
Yeah, you had such an impact on guys. Like Devontae loves the story about you in the 49ers game, talking about how grateful you were to be. I mean, he loves it so much he's tried to tell us twice that story. What's it like being in this locker room and finally having an opportunity and having the guys embrace you as much as they seem to?
Since today's Thanksgiving, it's a day of gratitude, and I know every day I come in this building, I have a lot of gratitude. Packers gave me an opportunity to come here as an undrafted free agent, so I'm just taking it one day at a time to perfect my craft in playing football, and I think a lot of guys on this team and like around this building definitely helped me become the player I am now, and are continuously pushing me to become a better player. So for everybody in the locker room and the coaches and everything, like, have a lot of gratitude for them, and I'm very thankful for them. So.
Josh, Elton has told us how in 19 he was kind of quiet at first since he didn't know if it was okay for him to speak up or anything, but now he's obviously kind of grown into more of a role. Has that been the same with you? When you first got here, were you kind of hesitant to speak up or give an opinion, and has that changed over the last couple of years in this season?
I mean, being older, I guess it's easier to be a lot open when you have younger guys underneath you. I would feel the same way as well. I know 2019 we had like an older group, so Elton and I were the youngest. So it was just a lot of like listening, and so yeah, I would say the same.
Gosh, the dance background, was that just a personal thing, or did you get involved with it? How did that go when you were younger?
Oh, let me see. It probably, I mean, from what I can remember, it really happened back in 2004. There was this movie called You Got Served that I was like a huge fan of, and it literally just kicked off after that. So, yeah.
Did you ever do any of that at Virginia Tech, or was that something that kind of?
Probably sit in the locker room for the guys.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing like out during touchdowns or anything.
Did any of the teammates, the guys here, say anything after they saw the robot? Like, did you surprise some people with that a little bit?
Oh, I mean, for the most part, I think they really liked it.
Yeah.
So, you know, for me, when I saw it, I was like, oh, snap, I forgot I did that, you know? But for them, it's like, yeah, you know? So I was like, okay, let's roll with it, yeah.
Would you say you're the best dancer on the team?
You know, honestly, I'm not going to throw that out there. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't, yeah.
Yeah, going back to that, Devontae, you know, talked about how you were saying how grateful you were to be playing with the team. On a day like today, when people reflect on things that they're grateful for, whether it's football or life, what's something that stands out to you?
Me, something stands out to me. I'm alive, I'm breathing, I have all my fingers, I got my teeth, I'm healthy. So it's something to be grateful for. My parents, my coaches in high school, and pretty much like everyone that's in my life, you know, enemies, friends, family. So, you know what I'm saying? Appreciative of all of them that helped me get to where I am, and vice versa. If anyone else is grateful for me, I'm grateful for that. So.